The British transfer record was smashed on deadline day as an unprecedented January transfer window ended with Premier League clubs having spent £2.8 billion during the 2022-23 season. Chelsea's €121 million, £107 million deal for Benfica's Argentina midfielder Enzofernandez, once confirmed, will take the total expenditure by top-flight clubs in January to a record-breaking £815 million. More than £275 million was spent on deadline day alone before the window closed for English clubs on Tuesday. The deadline day outlay was an increase of 83% on the previous January record of £150 million, set in 2018. And, while an all-time high season expenditure across both the summer and winter windows was guaranteed after a record of £1.9 billion was set in September, the final total is double the previous record of £1.4 billion in 2017. The 2018 winter record spend of £430 million by Premier League clubs had also already been smashed prior to Tuesday's deadline day, with the eventual total in 2023 an increase of 90% on that, and almost triple the previous January window, £295 million, according to financial services firm Deloitte. The Premier League's financial dominance in Europe increased to the highest proportion ever reported, as the spending by English top-flight clubs accounted for 79% of the total across Europe's Big Five football leagues, where January spending fell by 35% from 2022 to €255 million, £225 million. Indeed, Chelsea spent more in January, around £288 million, than the combined total of all clubs in the Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A and League One. What deals were done on deadline day? Chelsea's late capture of Enzofernandez was the headline deal on deadline day as the Blues smashed the British transfer record. Previously, the £100 million Manchester City paid for Jack Grealish in 2021 to land the 22-year-old World Cup winner. Elsewhere, Tottenham announced the signing of fullback Pedro Porro from Sporting Lisbon on loan until the end of the season, with an obligation to buy for €45 million, £40 million, while defenders Matt Doherty, permanent, and Jade Spence, loan, were allowed to leave. Premier League leaders Arsenal strengthened with the £12 million acquisition of Italy midfielder Jorginho from Chelsea, while fourth-placed Manchester United completed the loan signing of Austrian midfielder Marcelsabitzer from Bayern Munich. Southampton ended the window with a late flurry of activity, completing a club record £22 million deal for Ghana winger Kamaldeen Sulemana as well as signing Nigeria striker Paul Onachu. Bournemouth signed Ukraine centre-back Ilya Zabarny for a reported £24 million and Ivory Coast midfielder Ham Traoré on an initial loan before a £20 million summer move. Nottinghamforest were also busy, completing deals for Atletico Madrid's Brazilian defender Felipe and Newcastle midfielder Jonjo Shelvey for undisclosed fees, while Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper Keylor Navas arrived on loan. Leicester City signed defender Harrysouttar from Stoke City in a deal which could rise to £20 million with add-ons, and Crystal Palace signed France youth international Noiro Hamada from Stuttgart for €11 million, £9.7 million. A surprise high-profile Premier League departure saw Manchester City fullback Joaocancelo join Bayern Munich on loan for the rest of the season, with a €70 million, £61.5 million, option to join permanently in the summer.